Don't master Blender 3D. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Blender's great. I've used it most days for the last 3 to 4 years, but I've never really mastered it. I'm sick today, so I wanted to make something a little different, and this has just been on my mind a lot recently. Too many people spend way more time learning Blender than they really need. If you use Blender, there's a huge chance that you fall into some of these categories. One of the most common is that you want to make a game, the next most common is that you want to create artwork, and the most common of all of these is that you actually don't know what you want to make at all. You're drifting through YouTube tutorials, creating whatever you think looks cool. And I think this is fine, but it's very easy to corrupt your creativity with this. One day you've got a great idea for a game, the next day you want to make the Cybertruck for internet points. And as I said, there's nothing inherently wrong with this, but I've witnessed friends of mine get caught in the learning cycle because they want to make this, but in reality, they have the ability to make this. And don't think I'm demonizing learning. Knowledge is the currency of an information-centric culture, but not executing on that knowledge is like hiding it all under your pillow and keeping it there. Just like in real life, where you'll want to invest your earnings to multiply your wealth, you should invest your knowledge in real projects to increase your effectiveness. And no, I'm not talking about the 50 unfinished ones sitting on your hard drive. I mean projects you can ship. And I'm so guilty of this as well. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have unfinished projects, but most of them are probably the product of flirting around with different tutorials, looking at people's Facebook posts, seeing who gets the internet points, thinking, oh, I must not be good enough because that piece of work is better than mine. No, it's not. It's different. And trust me, the person in your Discord server churning out hard surface animatronics feels the exact same way as you do. There is no real way to master Blender. The people that reach their end goals are the ones who give themselves permission to do so. Don't bite off more than you can chew. There's some really bad games that look like this, and some really good ones that look like this. If you're a game designer, your talent is creating fun experiences, not sculpting human eyebrows for hours on end. Not to mention the time it will take you after you've learned the skills. If you want to learn to make AAA graphics in Blender, and you actually do it, do you have any idea how long that will take you to build a game with? I'm not saying it's impossible on your own, but the reality is we're all by nature lazy, unmotivated folks who have problems sticking into projects from time to time. It's natural. It's not just you, it's all of us. So don't feel bad the next time you see someone who spent 70 hours making a hyper-realistic elephant down to the realistic tiny hair distribution across skin wrinkles. That was their decision to make, and you can make something that looks like an elephant in about 0.1% of the time. So don't force yourself to keep punching upwards. If you know the basics, you know enough 3D art to go around for a top-selling game. Again, I've gotten the bug before, and for some people it is necessary for their project to make stuff like this. But unless you absolutely need it, you can be a game designer, you can be a freelancer, you can be a web designer, a 3D printer, and a boss impresser with just a small amount of knowledge invested. So to end this, ask yourself the following questions. Do I know what I need to create? And second, do I have the knowledge of the 3D modeling aspect of the project to create it in any form? If you answered no to the first one, that should absolutely be your priority over Beer Mug episode 63, and for the second one, if you answered no, just learn the basics of Blender. And if yes, then please don't postpone action and begin working on your main project. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. I hope your project turns out amazing, whatever it is. If this video saved you years off of your life, consider subscribing for more public service announcements from yours truly. And as always, happy creating.